Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video will be the Andras 2045 turn below guide. So this guide here is going to cover not just my team, because my team here might not be reliable because I have a lot of high reso, right? So at the end of the video, at the back of the video, I also input a lot of the other player Apep showcase that can fulfill 45 turn. There's some free to plays and then some pretty free to play choice other than mine, right? So but I'll slightly go through mine. So I'm using Brewster here as a leader for the attack leader slot, and then here to Brewster is here for the defense break, Champion here is for the buffer, and then Hailey and Sujue is the main team comp for this team. Raven here you can replace with the other Esper by put Raven chase for the speed clear. And this is pretty consistent, not really RNG. And Hailey here is to share the equipment set, which is Harmony set and crit rate set to Sujue. So Sujue will pump until 100% crit rate, and Sujue will have Thunder set and Harmony set and instantly nuke the boss. Something like that. So my Brewster is going for Thunder and Brawler set with high crit rate and crit damage, with a little bit accuracy for the defense break. Then Champion here, mine is going for Harmony set and some DPS because I'm using my Champion to clear the wave. And then Hailey here is Harmony and crit rate. Sujue here is Thunder with as high crit damage or attack stats as possible mixture, because I will get the crit rate set from Hailey anyway. So this is my Apep team, but I'm not going to showcase mine because it's not really that reliable. If you have all these Esper, I'm pretty sure you can already fulfill the 45 turn. Then for today here, I'm going to be showing one of the player one here first. He's going for Brewster, and then Hailey, and then Sachiko R6, and then JV, and then Stewart here. This is a pretty free to play choice, I would say, because the Hailey doesn't need this high reso. Brewster here only need R2, then the rest here is pretty free to play as well. So let's take a look here. This is his equipment showcase. Let me full screen it. Okay, so this is his Brewster going for 100% crit rate. To be honest, you can go lower because elemental advantage, you'll get another 15% crit rate. Okay, then a little bit of accuracy. Then his Hailey is going for Harmony set and Brawler set. Then Sachiko, his one is going for Harmony set and Aegis, but Aegis here is to mainly put up a shield at the start of the combat, so you have a higher survivability. You won't actually get nuked by Apep because at the start of the combat you have one shield. Okay, then he's going R1 JV, non-skill up as well, Thunder set and crit rate set. Then the last one here is Stewart for the Thunder set and crit rate set. So he's running two main DPS and then one support, one buffer, and then Brewster here is more like a debuffer as well. Okay, then let's take a look his run here. He's doing blitz, right? So let me see. Okay, so Hailey at the start of the combat will instantly apply the what's that called, smelting mastery, and then Brewster have the highest attack, so Brewster will get the smelting mastery. Then Sachiko buff up the team, then Stewart Q, JV Q. So his wave 1 take a bit more turn. Then here just slowly kill one of them, because Brewster have 3 bullets at the start, will slowly peel them. And then when Apep here try to nuke you, but because you have Aegis set, you have a very thick shield protection, so you will barely get any damage and you just get some poison. And after that, Hailey casts another smelting mastery, and this time because Brewster got a smelting mastery, so he will go for Stewart and it applies Seer. Then Brewster will apply defense break, then Sachiko will buff up. Then Stewart here will cast his S3, and you can see his S3 here actually does a lot of damage, like 95%, then 82% reduced to 54% with one S3 here because he had the smelting mastery. Then peel boss again, then JV follow up. Okay, Apep try to nuke a team, but because at first you have the shield, so you actually survive down. Buff up the team again with a lot of shield. So Sachiko here is very important to buff up the shield. So Brewster and your Stewart will be your main DPS for this team here. Okay, then let's take a look at the next showcase. Alright, so the next showcase here more or less is kind of the same team, but it's using Hailey and Sujue instead of Hailey with JV and Stewart, and then he's using Champion. It's pretty much very similar to my own team that I showcased. Instead of using Raven, he's using Sachiko. And let's take a look at the whole run. Alright, so he is using Hailey at the start of the combat to apply the smelting mastery instantly for Sujue. Champion follow up to kill them. Okay, smelting Hailey again, then Champion. Basically, Brewster R2 here is very important for you to peel them and clear the wave. then Sujue here will be the one nuking the boss. So defend break and then Champion buff up the team. Then Sujue will cast S3 later, then instantly nuke the boss. So this is basically what I'm running as well, but you need Sujue and then you need Champion to fulfill this condition. Alright, so this one here is a pretty consistent and more or less like a speed runner already, because Sachiko here is just basically providing extra Inferno damage and crit rate. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. Then the last one here, which I will say is pretty interesting as well. Sujue doesn't have to be R6, Hailey doesn't have to be R2, Brewster doesn't have to be R6, R2 is enough. And then he's using what's her name again? I forgot. And then Bailuli here, which is pretty interesting because this is a rare Esper, but let's take a look here. But basically everyone here, they're actually using Hailey and a main DPS because that's the easiest way or the best way to cheat code. So Smelting Mastery again, then Brewster will clear the wave pretty fast. Okay, Hailey is going to cast S3, Smelting Mastery again, apply Seer, defend break. Then Sujue will cast S3, nuke the boss. The boss apply the poison, trigger poison, S3, then kill the boss. Alright, so this is pretty much the Apep guide, but let me show you an old guide I made a few months ago. Okay, so this is pretty much the old guide that I made before for the Apep 17 to 20 expert mode. Basically, this is still viable. You can still take a look. The team here basically is still doable, but these are the old guide here. But you can see Hailey here is still being the cheat code. Brewster here is still being the best in slot debuffer. Sujue here is still being your main, one of your best DPS. But if you don't want to use Sujue, you can also use Embla or maybe use Sander or Stewart, which is also inside the showcase as well. Then healer really depends, but if you are trying to hit 45 turn, then maybe you don't need healer, but instead you can go for Mavis or Sachiko as your choice. Basically, this infographic chart here still works, even though it's a 6-month ago guide, but it still works because more or less we are still using the same DPS for Apep. Hope this video actually helped you guys out who are looking for a guide for 45 turn below. And if you're one of the players who are already able to do that, you can feel free to share your team at the comment section to let the other player know how you actually cleared it, so they have a more reference instead of just my video format. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Yakishiba Tales, Kami, thank you so much for your support. And for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wardeners, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Chani, Von Hexa, Antonio Winterspoon, Martin Williams, Eric Mendes, Yung Cragren, Riku Fred X Iris, Calamity, Rocco Standios, thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you so much for Code Wardeners, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Chani. Thank you so much for your support.